Hi everyone, it's Tina and welcome to 6 Minute Saturday. This is our 16th episode and today we're going to be talking about how to build a simple lead generation funnel. So I hope that you'll stick with me and join me for these next 6 minutes. I'm going to set the clock. On your mark, get set, go. So let me share my screen right now with you. How to build a simple lead generation funnel. Here we go right now. Okay, great. Okay, how to build a simple lead generation funnel. So the reason that I want to talk about building a simple lead generation funnel is because you always need to be marketing your business, always. And with the advent of technology and what we have available to us today, you can be marketing your business 24/7 while you're sleeping, while you're awake, and there's every single business needs some sort of lead generation funnel. So let's get into it. So first of all, what is lead generation? So there are two definitions, formal definitions that I like. The first comes from HubSpot. And HubSpot, they define lead generation as the process of attracting and converting strangers and prospects into someone that has indicated interest in you and your company's product or service. I'm paraphrasing a little bit here. HubSpot is in the business of lead generation. They sell to other businesses an entire system in order to do that. We're going to talk about lead generation. It can be offline as well as online. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I also like Marketo's definition of lead generation. And that is that it describes the process of stimulating and capturing interest in a product or service for the purpose of developing a sales pipeline, which is what primarily what we're going to talk about today, building that simple lead generation strategy and how it all starts. So a simple lead generation system at its very core makes businesses become more efficient and it grows faster. I talked about the fact that if you have a lead generation system working while you're not, that is number one, creates efficiencies. Number two, it also creates a shorter cycle, a sales cycle. And you're going to see as we start to build around this funnel that your closing ratio is going to increase. And so your efforts are going to be a lot more targeted and a lot more efficient, and that will cut down on the sales cycle. You could go from weeks to days or months to weeks. The other benefit of a lead generation system is that it increases conversions. So by conversions, we mean prospect to sale, to actually becoming a paying customer. That is the conversion, to actually getting people to sign up for your product or service. Also, your sales team, you may or may not have the luxury of a sales team, but whoever is in that kind of sales capacity and business development role can spend more time on selling with the addition of a simple lead generation system. Red, we purposely put this box in red because it's less time in administrative tasks. So we all know the pain of cold calling and trying to get people who aren't the right fit for our product or service. So you spend less time on those types of administrative tasks, calling people, looking up information, subscribing to lists, all of those types of activities with a simple lead generation system. All in all, I think this is the best benefit, higher and faster growth. So we all want to grow. It's why you're listening to our 6 Minute Saturdays series here on YouTube. But we all, in the end of the day, want higher and faster growth at the least amount of cost possible. So lead generation, the first step is attracting the right type of customer. And so here you can see it's one of my favorite quotes here from Shiv Singh, and that is, the purpose of a business is to create a customer who creates customers. So it's all about attracting the right type of customer, and that is what helps us to create customers as well. So it's all about attracting, step one, attracting the right type of customer. So we're going to talk about how lead generation tactics support finding that right type of customer, attracting our marketing towards that ideal customer. And the way that we can do it is through offline and online mechanisms. And I also want to talk about the fact that we have this, you can see this in the form of a funnel, because you probably heard the marketing analogy, but the top of the funnel is where we're going to start to collect and we're going to pull our leads. You can do that through a combination of online and offline strategies to help get targeted leads in your funnel. And at the top of the funnel, we're using strategies offline, such as direct mail. You might have purchased a list based on area code, based on zip code, based on the property value of an area. Telemarketing is also a big event. People still do it. I know that my phone rings almost every day to get some sort of donation or something. Event marketing and trade shows, when you're actually face to face in front of people and you're saying, hey, put your name in the business card, enter to win this iPad. All of those are lead generation tactics. At the same time that there are other lead generation tactics that you can use online as well. And these are the ones that are working for you even when you're not. So we've got your blog, we've got social media, email marketing is a big one. You yourself notice that you're part of of someone's list, and then they drip market. You're getting emails every so often from that company, and again, you're part of their lead generation system. And the last aspect I want to talk about is lead magnets, and we'll get into that a little bit more. It's the idea of getting a piece of free information, but exchanging something of value, your email list, so that you become part of that funnel. So I hope that this made sense to you. Lead generation tactics, we're in the midst of, this is part one of a 3-part series, and we're going to talk about how to build that simple funnel, but it starts with attracting the right type of customer. So we'll get down to lead scoring the next time. But in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great day. I don't want to keep you more than the 6 minutes as promised. Have a super Saturday, and thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Take care. Have a great, great weekend.